Imagine this. You're checking out after a relaxing stay in Kyoto. Quiet streets, temple bells, and slow mornings. You budgeted perfectly. And then the hotel clerk adds thousands of yen to your final bill. Your deal just became your biggest travel regret. Kyoto's new tourist tax often isn't in the booking total. And in the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly who pays what, the traps that quietly jump your bill, and how to sidestep them, without missing Kyoto's best mornings and nights. From March 1st, 2026, Kyoto will raise its accommodation tax. It's per person, per night, and it scales with your nightly room price. If you're booking luxury, expect the biggest hit with taxes up to 10,000 yen per person, per night. Before we dive into the different tax bands, why did Kyoto add this tax in the first place? To sum it up, there were too many visitors and not enough capacity. Narrow streets, jammed buses, noise in quiet temple districts. Locals were fed up, and visitors weren't having a great time either. The new tourist tax is meant to fix that. Fund cleaner streets, better crowd control and transport, and upkeep for the heritage sites. This tax is a way of asking visitors to share the cost of their impact, especially those in luxury stays, who pay the most, so Kyoto can protect its streets without pushing everyday travelers out. Here's the exact figures on what's taxed and how. This tax is based on your accommodation fee, room price, and related service charge, not meals or extras. Many hotels collect it at check-in and check-out and don't include it in the online price, so you'll see it added at the desk. It's a per-guest tax, but usual exemptions, like students on official school trips, still apply after the revision. For kids and co-sleeping policies, it varies by property, so it's recommended to check the child policy on your booking. If your nightly rate is under 6,000 yen, you pay 200 yen, and this increases until 10,000 yen for nightly rates that are 100,000 yen or more. Here's a quick example of how a small difference in pricing becomes a big checkout surprise. Your rate is 49,500 yen tonight, so you fall in the 1,000 yen band. But on Saturday, it spikes to 50,100 yen, meaning you now pay 4,000 yen per person that night. For two adults, the tax jumps from 2,000 yen to 8,000 yen, for 600 yen of price difference. Look out for Kyoto weekends, festivals, and cherry blossom weeks, because these are times when prices rise and you could end up in a new tax band. Here are some tips on how you can still enjoy Kyoto on a budget. If you're close to a certain band, drop a size, pick a weeknight, or choose a room-only plan. Going down a band can save thousands of yen per person. Here's a quick tip. Kyoto to Osaka is about 15 to 30 minutes by train. Osaka's own accommodation tax bands are lower than Kyoto's new top tiers in 2026. Do one Kyoto night for early temples, then sleep in Osaka for the rest. Compare the total across both cities before you lock in a booking. Don't forget to be flexible with your itinerary, too. If you're doing the golden route, Tokyo to Kyoto to Osaka, you don't have to ditch Kyoto. Just trim one Kyoto night if your rate sits in a higher band, and add that night in Osaka or Nara. Same sites, less tax. To summarize, here's what I'd do if I was traveling to Kyoto in 2026. First, I'd check each night's price, not the average, so I can catch any single night that bumps me into a higher tax band. Next, I'd aim to land just under the bands, so I stay in the cheaper ones and cut down my bill. If one night spikes, I'd split the booking or sleep in Osaka for that date, so I drop back a band and save thousands of yen. Finally, I'd screenshot tax not included and keep a 10 to 15% buffer so desk-added taxes don't turn into a checkout shock. If you're looking for more tips on how to navigate the tax, I made a free Kyoto tax checker with all 5 bands with real-world examples, so you can plan your itinerary better. Grab it on staylovers.com and hop on the Smart Traveler newsletter. I'll email you if Kyoto tweaks again or if other cities change fees. Stay Lovers for smarter, stress-free travel. If you want more free travel hacks, download the Smart Traveler's Guide in the description. Thanks for watching and happy travels.